Hey y'all, Anonymous Fox here, and today I want to be talking about a genre of game that I think has gone very, very underappreciated, and I think it needs to be, given more attention to. And to be honest, I love this genre of game, and I hope it becomes more mainstream. It is called a 2.5 dimensional game. And what it pretty much means is it's 2D sprites that make up a 3D space in the game. And games that do 2.5D games and try to, make their game around it look amazing. And it's just a whole trip for your eyes. And to help me out with some of these games, I have a friend of mine today joining me through Discord named Alan. Thank you for helping me out here, Alan. Today, we're going to be talking about a new game that's called Replaced. It's a game that came out E3 2021. It was short on spectacle, following a year off due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Some publishers swung for the fences, showing off forthcoming tentpole games and offering initial reveals for games like Starfield and Elden Ring. If you're even a casual observer of these affairs, you know that the major publishers tend to build out their showcase set lists by spotlighting indie games, as they should. Indie games deserve a lot more recognition than they're given. And this year, a few stood out among the crowd more than Replaced, the debut game from a Belarus-based Sad Cat studio.
Yeah, I think I heard about this. It looked really good. The artwork looks just beautiful.
Yeah, the article that I'm reading right now, it says it pretty much oozes neon and 80s inspired cyberpunk, and I know you like cyberpunk a lot. Let's get into the trailer really quick, which I have pulled up on another page. You can see the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can already tell we're going cyberpunky just off this screen alone.
Yeah, it's cool. I like this.
Yeah, old terminal boot ups. And boom, automatically into the visuals. You can already tell this game is shockingly resemblant to The Last Night, which is a game that came out in 2017-ish, and there's been little to no news about it for the years it's been out.
Yeah, I think it had
development.
some publishing problems. I don't think it's gonna come out, or we're not sure, I guess.
Sadly, yeah. There's a bunch of weird license exchanges. But anyways, let's get back to Replaced. Alright.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, of course. It is beautiful. I mean, just look at how, the shaders work and stuff in tandem with the pixel art. And you can tell everything as well is pixel art. I mean, even the littlest detail, like that frickin' diner sign, is pixel art.
It's neat how they take some of these retro elements and they kind of modernize it in this platform. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, fight scene. Oh my god.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. We're getting weird side-scroller type fighting scenes.
Yeah, their perspective is really cool. How they're shaking the screen and kind of moving it.
Yeah, and what this actually reminds me of, especially when the shield dude showed up, is Katana Zero, which we're gonna get into Katana Zero later on through all the videos I have. But
the game's a masterpiece.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into it though. So hold off on your oohs and ahs. Let's get into what we were talking about though, what it looked like. Let's talk about The Last Night, which is the next game I actually have pulled up. This is the game that I think this game draws a lot of inspiration from, and that I hope will come out someday, because if there was two games like this out there, perfect. But anyways, let's get into it.
I don't think we've heard anything about this since late 2019. I guess they had some publishing issues, but they said that they're still planning on making it or putting it out.
Yeah, let's hope so, because I mean, this art style, apparently they're doing everything, by the way, here. All their art is actually hand drawn through pixel art, which, oh my god, I can only imagine how hard that is. We're also going cyberpunky for this too, which I don't know why it works so well, but this type of art style with cyberpunk works so well. Ah, look at that. Same thing as the Replaced has.
Yeah, it's very similar art style. It's very
yeah.
very
I
cool.
think it's got a little bit more simulating the 3D environment more way well. I mean, just look at this shot. Then again, this is your fancy little camera tricks. But anyways, trailer's not that long, sadly. and that's all we got off it.
Is there actual gameplay? Oh yeah, there is. Oh no.
But anyways, I think the next game we have that we're talking about is Katana Zero, by the way. So now we can express our oohs and ahs for a beautiful crafted game, which it doesn't look exactly as detailed, I think, as the first two that we saw, because those are like ultimate shader, ultimate beautiful overclock your machine graphics, I think. But here we go with Katana Zero's trailer, and you'll see what I mean when I mean it's a little bit more downgraded.
This game is crafted.
Oh yeah, I mean I have played this. Ooh, let's get the quality a little bit better.
And it's very.
There we go,
fluid.
much better.
It plays very fluid. It's the
Oh,
way
yeah.
it handles time is super cool too.
I played this whole game through. It is a trip. I would actually like to play it on stream, hopefully today, which we're gonna be playing at 5. We're gonna be playing this at 5 o'clock Pacific time. So hope to see you guys there. But yeah.
Did you actually beat it?
Yes, I beat it all the way through. I didn't do some of the secret, like, unlock requirements for certain things. Like, you can get better swords later on through the game, and you could even fight that guy. But, I don't want to get too far into the spoilers.
Man, I couldn't beat it. I'm not that. It's so hard.
Oh, yeah, I totally understand. I had to retry multiple of these levels over and over and over again. Mostly the laboratory segment, but, like I said, spoilers.
It's hard, but it's really rewarding when you do pass the level. It feels really good, and the gameplay is so fluid. It just feels good. And then the story, I love this story. It's such a trip.
Oh, yeah. It's totally just it's a game that makes you think really hard, and this game has been out for a while. But let's get into Dead Cells really quick. Dead Cells is a game that has a lot of content and a lot of free DLCs for it as well. It is a 2.5D game as everything else we've seen today, and it is a combat platformer. And I have played this game too. I haven't played it all the way through. I've maybe gotten to maybe the first or second boss. I need to play it more, and I really hope to play it on stream as well. But anyways, let's get into this trailer so you can just see how beautiful the visuals are, and let's give it a little bit better. Oh wait, I can only go to 720.
Is this this is a roguelike, yeah?
This is a roguelike. And as everyone knows on the YouTube, I love roguelikes. This game is insanely fun and difficult too.
Yeah, I haven't played this. This is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's sort of a small trailer. You don't really get that much detail into it. A game that a friend of mine told me about, Celeste. This game does fit under the 2.5 D category, as previously said, but it's more platform-based. And a lot of these games are platform-based, believe it or not. But this reminds me more of like a Hollow Knight sort of platform-based game. So you'll see what I mean in a second when we get through the intro sequence of the trailer.
Yeah, Hollow Knight's definitely an amazing platformer. A little bit different art style for sure.
Oh yeah. And trust me, it pulls off its art style.
Do you know when this came out? This is an older one, right? This has been out for a while.
This game's been out for a little bit. Yeah, I think it's been around for like 4 years, something crazy. Because the trailer that we're watching, is 2018. So just off that, it's got to be at least 4 years old.
I would be miserable at this game, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
This looks like I would be throwing my controller.
Oh yeah, it reminds me strongly of a game called Cave Story. It's a really, really old game, but it's very, very story-driven, and it's a really, really beautiful take on 2.5D. I don't have anything about Cave Story because of, how old it is, but I need to probably do the report on that too.
What platform was it on?
Cave Story? It was on PC, and I believe this is on Switch, Xbox, all the crazy consoles. And that is Celeste for you.
It's amazing how much they can do with this art style, with the different settings that they've used.
Oh yeah.
The coolest one looks like the first one we saw.
Oh yeah, I still cannot wait for that.
The style is really, it's just neat.
Yeah, you can tell how their style fluctuates too if you look closely. Like you can have Celeste where it's more down to the ground, like it's simpler pixel art instead of what we have at the start where it's like amazing 64-bit maybe graphics,
Which is a lot more
which
detailed.
is pretty funny if you think about that. This one's more like 16-bit, so you can kind of see a good change between the 2D sprites, but it still pulls off it amazingly. But anyways, let's get into the next game, which, believe it or not, actually releases today. It is called Within the Blade, and it is sort of, I think, a spin on Katana Zero, but more, down-to-earth ninjas. So let's check this out.
Yeah, under. The main difference in a lot of these is, the detail level and the lighting. And these are really fun to play.
I was about to say, this one looks more simplistic, but then again, has the exact same amount of jumping puzzles, and, I'm guessing challenge to it as well. But then again, nothing can really be too for sure, because this came out literally today.
Those takedowns are awesome.
Gore explosions, dude!
And this is on Steam?
Yes, I believe this is on all of the main things, Steam, Epic, Xbox, all that stuff, including Switch.
This just came out, and are you gonna play this?
Yeah, I think I am going to actually play this at some point. But anyways, yeah, that's all the 2.5D games that we have for today. But, this game does look amazing, and I do hope to play it at some point. Just like Katana Zero, I want to play through that again on stream, which, speaking of streams, I'm going to be streaming at 5 o'clock Pacific time today. And I'm going to be playing some Katana Zero and maybe some Isaac unlocks, just, tinkering around with it a little bit, having some fun. And I hope to see you guys there. And, as usual, put in the comments if there's any 2.5D games that you guys know about that I didn't talk about on recording today.